I think it's by far the best to meet at the person's home. This is a very private event. Everybody has a different idea. And I don't think people realize how busy the cemetery actually is. You'll have counselors there helping families that have just experienced a death. You'll have other families coming to the cemetery for a committal service. They've just had their mass and they're coming. And then you have the workers that are there with maintenance and other things going on. So it's not really a good setting to have a private meeting about what you're trying to decide. Now, that doesn't mean we don't meet with people at the cemetery, but we usually, if we can meet with them at home, first kind of work out some details and then visit at the cemetery kind of to clarify things, it's the best. The home is really the best setting.
About 80% of the time I meet with folks in their home. It's a comfortable environment. They feel most safe in their home. So that is a wonderful experience for folks, but sometimes there's a little bit different motivation. They want to meet at the cemetery. They want to find out more about our gardens, how the different types of burial fit in with above and below ground. And one of the really nice things that I find when I visit with folks at the cemetery is that they're surprised at how beautiful our mausoleums are, and in most cases are less expensive than ground burial. So they can be inside this beautiful environment. It's a lot like being in church, of course, because we have masses that are frequently celebrated. And for husbands especially, I think, they really like the feeling of knowing that when their wife comes and visits them, for example, it's in a nice, safe, temperate environment. You don't have to go out in case they're in a situation where they're using a walker or a wheelchair and go out into the cemetery. It might be muddy, snowing, raining, that kind of thing. But inside the mausoleum, it's always temperate and beautiful, and they can spend quality time here. Very often I go into our mausoleums on a weekend or even a weekday, and there's folks in there, they might be praying the rosary or reading a book, just spending time near, their loved one. And that's really nice. It's something that you can't do as well or as easy out in the cemetery.